Hey buddy, it's Mike here. Today we're talking about Final Fantasy Tactics and how to unlock Zodiark. So this is kind of the hidden summoner ability, and you can only unlock it through, there's multiple ways, but this is the most straightforward way. You want to get to the last fight of the Midlight Deep. So, there's some pretty tough fights, but once you get to this last fight, you're gonna go against this final boss, and this final boss is actually gonna cast Zodiark. Now, one thing to keep in mind is Zodiark, once it's cast on you, it does a lot of damage, and if you're a summoner, you get to learn the Zodiark skill. Now, once you get casted on Zodiark, you have to survive the attack. And this is if you're playing on tactician mode, this thing will do 999 damage. You're not going to survive a hit from this thing. So I recommend actually first off moving your difficulty down to Squire, and you kind of want the following abilities, or you definitely want Japa Mala. So this is going to help you from turning into a toad and all the poisonous attacks. This is definitely a big help. Now I also, put Equip Shield just for that extra defense, because like I said, this even on Squire, that Zodiark does a lot of damage. So this is an idea of what I have most of my party members. And it really doesn't matter too much about your party composition because we're playing on Squire, right? Of course, you want a strong enough team, and you just want everybody who wants to learn Zodiark a summoner. Now, one other thing to keep in mind is only one person can learn summon Zodiark at once. So you're going to have to it's going to take some time. I'm going to be quite honest with you. And it does help to have some, calculator skills or arithmetician. And this will help keep your party up or stop the enemies. Another thing I recommend in this fight is going in with the skill Holy. And it's a very good combination if you're a arithmetician and Holy, because the boss's grunts will go down quite quickly, just in one or two hits of Holy. So that will definitely make this whole process much easier. And just to make things that much more fun, you also want to pick up this hidden weapons. So first you're going to find the Chirijiraden here, and of course you're going to need Treasure Hunter as your movement ability, so make sure you have that equipped. So as you can see here, you can pick up also the Chaos Blade at this corner, and it's all in the same area relatively where the main boss spawns. Now if you picked up a Phoenix down, all I want you to do is simply reload. You can just go to your autosave. We're playing Ivalice Chronicles, so it makes it easier to do that. And you can try picking it up again. It's not like back in the day where you have to restart the whole battle. And you don't want to miss these items because you're unable to replay this boss fight. So it's absolutely imperative that you pick these up before you defeat the boss, or that's it. And these are really good items, so do not miss out on them, and especially the Chaos Blade. Now if you're somehow unlucky enough to already finish this battle and you didn't pick up the Chaos Blade, there is one other way to get it. First off, you need to go against like a level 99 ninja, and so first off you have to find that random encounter. You have to have the catch ability equipped, and you just have to hope and pray that they throw the Chaos Blade. This is not the recommended route because you have to be level 99, and it's really luck based, and this can take way too much time. Now, one thing to keep in mind is you also have a friendly teammate in this, and this is a Biblos, and you actually get to recruit this Biblos at the end of the battle. But this also poses an extra challenge, especially if you're playing on Squire. Biblos is going to attack the boss, and this will, kind of kill the boss before you're finished, learning Zodiark with each of your party members. So that's one challenge here. How I dealt with this, and you can do it multiple ways. You can either use your skill to kind of stop him, or you can just kill him and just use like a Phoenix down or raise to bring him back up before his timer expires. I'm going to be honest, this is much harder than learning Ultima. This is going to take you quite a bit of time, because again, you're going to have to push each party member to get hit by Zodiark, hope that they don't die, buff them, hope that your teammate Biblos doesn't kill the enemy boss before everybody learns Zodiark, and you also want to make sure you pick up those 2 unique items. So lots of stuff to do in this fight, but once you're all settled to go, you can go ahead and finish the boss, and there you go, you learn Zodiark. Now there is a couple of other ways. If you go back to this particular fight, there's actually some summoners. When I say particular fight, I mean this last stage of the Midnight Deep. If you go back here, you'll have a chance of encountering a summoner. Now, same as before, you want the summoner to use Zodiark on you, and you have to be the summoner class. Or you can pick up their crystal after they die with the chance of learning Zodiark that way. I wouldn't recommend that way. That's going to maybe take too much of your time. So yeah, this is definitely the best way to learn Zodiark. It's going to take a little bit of time, but this is a really strong attack, and you can even utilize it on the final boss, and it's really helpful. But there you go. By the end of this video, you should have Zodiark, the Chaos Blade, and a Chirijiraden, and you're all set to go. Okay, if I hope this video helped, and if it did, please consider subscribing to my channel for more content. I have other Final Fantasy tip videos, so feel free to check those out, and then we'll see you on the next one. Bye.